Once upon a time in the bustling city of New York, there lived a man named Richard Sterling. Richard was the epitome of success. He owned a chain of luxury hotels, drove the finest cars, and lived in a penthouse that overlooked Central Park. However, beneath his polished exterior lay a heart hardened by greed and a mind clouded by schemes. Richard's wealth was not inherited, but built through ruthless business tactics. He manipulated, deceived, and crushed anyone who stood in his way. His employees feared him, his competitors despised him, and even his family kept their distance. Richard believed that money was the ultimate power, and he wielded it without mercy. One day, Richard's world began to crumble. A former business partner, whom Richard had betrayed, orchestrated a plan to expose his unethical practices. The media caught wind of the scandal, and soon, Richard's empire was under scrutiny. Lawsuits piled up, investors pulled out, and his once loyal employees turned against him. Within months, Richard lost everything: his hotels, his cars, and his penthouse. For the first time in his life, Richard found himself penniless. He moved into a small, run-down apartment in a neighborhood he once wouldn't have dared to visit. The transition was brutal. Gone were the days of lavish dinners and expensive suits. Now, Richard struggled to afford basic necessities. Initially, Richard was consumed by anger and bitterness. He blamed everyone but himself for his downfall. However, as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, something remarkable began to happen. Richard started to see the world through a different lens. He noticed the kindness of strangers, the resilience of those who had little, and the joy that could be found in simple things. One cold winter evening, Richard met an elderly woman named Martha at a local soup kitchen. Martha had been volunteering there for years, despite having very little herself. Intrigued by her selflessness, Richard struck up a conversation with her. Martha shared her story of losing her family and home, but finding purpose in helping others. Her words resonated deeply with Richard. Inspired by Martha, Richard decided to volunteer at the soup kitchen. At first, it was just a way to pass the time, but soon it became his passion. He found fulfillment in serving meals, listening to people's stories, and offering a helping hand. The more he gave, the more he healed. Richard's transformation did not go unnoticed. The community, initially wary of the once powerful tycoon, began to see him in a new light. His genuine efforts to make amends and contribute positively earned him respect and admiration. Richard realized that true wealth was not measured by money, but by the impact one had on others' lives. Years passed, and Richard's life took on a new meaning. He started a non-profit organization dedicated to helping the homeless and those in need. His past experiences gave him unique insights into the struggles of the less fortunate, and he used his skills to secure funding and resources for his cause. Richard's journey from riches to rags and back to a different kind of riches taught him invaluable lessons. He learned that power and wealth could corrupt, but compassion and humility could redeem. His story became an inspiration to many, a testament to the power of change and the importance of kindness. In the end, Richard Sterling found a wealth far greater than any he had ever known. He found a community, a purpose, and a heart full of love. And in helping others, he truly helped himself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.